hier schaut, ne? Ja.
Sieht nicht danach aus, alle Kameras jetzt.
Perfect. Recording is in progress. Are the actors ready?
Ja, one minute.
1 minute silence.
Ich muss mein Handy ausmachen. Okay.
Wait a
Nicht alle
moment.
Kameras an, glaube ich. Weil
Da ist bloß, dass das auf dich zeigt.
Das ist gerade die aktive.
Okay. Ach, die leuchten nur, wenn die aktiv sind, ne?
Genau.
So, auch schlecht.
Stay in focus.
Mhm.
Great.
Moment.
Schreib's Bodylink, nicht nur mein Link.
Okay.
Hatte ich die Black Scarves schon erwähnt?
Yeah. I think. Yes.
If not, you can just say that the black scarf covers the back or something on the channel.
No,
Nicht beim
no,
Berenger.
it's just you talked about them.
Okay.
And action.
So, with the sun rising and you, Caspia, on the back of the horse with Sir Thorn, you with the woman that introduced herself as Brandana, and Loraviel walking between the family and the other man, you start your way to the castle of the Berenger's family, the keep. It's about a 3-hour ride, and about half an hour in, it starts to slightly rain. The air becomes a bit damp. There are heavy clouds in the air already. It's probably gonna be a very wet day, and you all cover yourselves. The men use their black scarves to also cover themselves, and you take off.
Well, as I'm walking next to, on one side, the commander and maybe a little bit behind me, the family, I would lean up to the commander. Tell me, how did you defeat all of them? It's not possible. There were dozens of them and you were like 10 fighters? How did you manage to do that? Do you have any knowledge about them? I just read about Viziers multiple times. You have to know I'm a paladin, and I've never seen somebody fight this great against Viziers. Could you tell me something about it?
Commander Varric eyes you from head to toe before he answers. It's not the first time. Right now we are having experience with them. About 3 days ago, the invasion started, and we're doing our best with the knowledge we have. And yes, all of my men here are experienced fighters.
So 3 days ago, you say?
Yes.
Well, you have to know, we fled from Kazagard, and we were also attacked. That's why we had to flee and wanted to go to Moonhaven, the big and safe city. There's also Temple of Koli I wanted to go. But it was like 1 day ago that an attack started there. They overrun the city, and I was totally overwhelmed by the situation. I couldn't do anything against them. That's why I was wondering how you managed to defeat all of them. But it makes sense if you have experience fighting them. Do you have any strategies against them that you could maybe tell me?
Holy Paladin. Holy Paladin. you seem experienced as well, but you fled Kazagard, you said.
Well, yeah, there were hundreds flooding the cities, and the gates were open. We were just confused. I think, to be honest, sometimes I think somebody let them in, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
And he's leaning down to you. We think that something is going on in the city. The troops were heading there, most of them. They are still scattering around the area, but something must be going on there. Do you have any information on what they wanted to do there? Is it, you said they just opened the gates, like they could enter?
Yeah, we wanted to leave. We were in the city and
That's important information. We definitely have to discuss this later on. Will you join us then? Can I count on you?
totally. If you also have some information for us, maybe it would be helpful, because we also want to understand the situation. We had to flee in the end, and there were just so many that we never could have fought them.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Moonhaven. That's why I want to go back, actually. And I just went to Kazagard. I was on a mission. I wanted to look for somebody. I don't know if you know him, Sir Henrik. Have you ever heard of him? He's a mighty paladin, and he was also in Kazagard. But well, we left him. He said we should flee, and we shouldn't go back. And yeah, that's why I'm on my way back. And yeah, these fellows in the front, I just met them on my way, and we got quite close together, and now we are traveling together.
Do you know anything about this woman? And he points towards Vanessa.
Well, to be honest, it's been just one day. I don't know quite much about her, but she's strong and tough, and she's helpful in all kinds of situations. She helped defeating one vizier in the house and saved the family, so she's a great companion. If you want, we can go up to her and talk a little bit if you want to, and I just picking up the pace and walking towards Vanessa.
Yeah, he thinks for a moment, nods. Before that happens, we switch to you, Vanessa, being on the back with this woman, Brendana, who's also very quiet. Like, she's tense the whole ride. She also seems to have much on her mind, actually. And she might not talk to you if you don't start a conversation. That's what you get.
Yeah, I think, especially in the beginning, I'm not saying much. I'm pretty uncomfortable on the horse. I've never been on a horse before, so I'm just trying to get kind of like used to that.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's quiet for a while, I want to ask. So, you saved us.
Yes.
And you're from where again?
You mean where I live?
No, your coat of arms. You serve the Earl.
Oh, I'm in training under Commander Berenger at the moment.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's really great that the son of the Earl is going around and helping these farmers. I mean,
Sir Thorn.
yes, Sir Thorn.
Yes. We are all doing the best we can.
Right. Have you been around the area a bit more?
We have. We are fighting off those creatures for the last few days.
Have you been to Kazagard?
I wouldn't go there right now. All the troops were heading in that direction.
Which troops?
The enemy's troops from the Ashlands. The one we just are fighting right now.
Right.
Everything all right?
Yeah. We fled from there. I was hoping maybe, but it's okay.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, sure. Maybe. So, what's it like where we're going?
Oh, the castle. It's probably the safest place you can get to. Yeah.
And then the Earl, is he? I mean, does he approve of you bringing in all of these people?
Right now he's very sick. I I hope he's okay with everything we're doing. We're doing the best we can, like saving as many people as we can, bringing them there. To be honest, the castle it's a tough situation, and I'm sure we can keep them away. They can't just. It's a strong fortress, but inside there's chaos. It's too many people.
It sounds like Lord Thorne has a lot of responsibility on his hands.
He has his brother. He just died 2 days ago in one of the fights. His older brother, and there's a lot of responsibility on him and his sister.
His sister.
Oh yeah, Lady Anik. She's keeping. She's the lady of the keep right now. So, you will meet her. You will meet her.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. Are you? So, are you from Kasagard?
Yeah. Yes. I am.
We don't know what is going on there. Just that all the troops are heading into that direction. Did you notice anything? Anything that can help us?
I mean, I don't know what could help you. I don't know where they were coming from. I would assume that they would be coming from the Ashlands, but they're here as well.
They must search for something or for somebody, or they want to do something to the city, right? Like, all of the troops are heading there. And while she is starting to question you a little bit more, we switch to Caspia. You being behind Sir Thorne, holding on to him. He seems to have a lot on his mind as well regarding the situation. But one of the first things he says to you is, Miss, are you all right?
Oh, we're doing just well since you've arrived. To be quite fair.
You did so. There was lightning. Are you experienced with magic?
Yes, I am a magic user.
That's incredible. Do you know anything about healing magic?
Unfortunately, I'm afraid I don't. I know a lot about basic science with magic, and still not at the end of my education. But maybe I can help. What's on your mind? What's for people that you found?
Yeah, maybe. My father, the Earl, he was in a fight 2 days ago. Actually, he did so incredible. Do you know those creatures, the Vimois, those very strong monsters? They enter your mind, and
are they made out of the shadowy?
yes,
substance?
it's more like, yeah, they seem like shadows, and you met them.
We've seen one at the gate back in Kazagard.
My father killed one of those creatures.
He did.
He did, but he got wounded. Maybe poisoned. Something happened. This black spear. Rendana knows more about it. Pointing towards
Maybe
Vanessa and.
Can I ask her about it? I mean, if she's able to describe it a bit more, I can see if it's of magical nature. Maybe I can't promise too much, but I can have a look at it. I'm sure there are more skilled mages. We're on the way on our way to Munhaven anyways. Maybe we want to get some help for Kazagard. Maybe we can send some help here as well, especially for your father and you. After that, because are you on your own doing all of that if your father is poisoned?
I'm the next in line, and I have to do what I have to do. My sister is helping me the best she can, and
that's harsh.
Don't worry about me. I think you are all having enough trouble to deal with right now.
Well, it doesn't matter to spare a thought for people who saved us. But I think, my humble opinion, you're doing quite well. We would not have survived this without you. You did very well, actually. I thought that was lost.
Thank you. That's the moment when Loraviel, when you and the commander get to Vanessa and Brandana.
I would like give her horse a little smack on the butt, like, "Hey, what are you talking about? Are you okay?"
The horse is like starting to like. Wait a sec. It's always horse stuff I can't do. Yes. It's a
Jump
word.
up?
Rising.
Jump up, rise.
Right?
Guys, what can you say when the horse like the first like the front hooves go upwards?
Can we not do that because Vanessa will fall off the horse?
On the back, yeah, that's hard to hold on to. Maybe it jumps forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's like a
okay,
little
yeah,
jump.
yeah. It just jumps. Okay. Yeah, the horse jumps forward a little bit, but Brandana keeps it in check, holds it tight. What did you do?
Whoa! I hold on to Brandana.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to knock you off. I just wanted to say hi.
Well,
Are you okay?
hi. Yeah.
Don't do that, please.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
And the commander directly goes for you, Vanessa. Who are you? Your friend told me a little bit about you, but
Oh, you did. I hope only nice things.
well, you don't know each other that well, it seems. So you don't look like pointing towards Caspia, like you coming from the finest circles, and you also don't wear any armor of the paladin. So what are you doing here?
Well, of course. Well, my name is Vanessa. It's nice to meet you, Commander. I'm not like the others. They're trained and everything, and I just take care of mail. And we met through fleeing from the monsters. So because I guarded my home, and they were kind enough to, help me get out of there. And I'm just I'm really just tagging along right now.
Well, you helped us too. You managed to get us through all of Kazagard in like a couple of time. So that was great too. Don't sell yourself under your value.
Of course, I had to help, right? I mean, I do what I can.
That's true. We all do our part. We are... And he pauses for a moment. I'm keeping an eye on everybody that enters the keep. And I hope that there's not going to be trouble with anybody.
Well, I feel much safer now, knowing that we're under your watchful gaze.
Good to hear.
Well, I would like also give his horses a little harder smack on purpose. We won't make any troubles.
Yeah, and he's also trying to keep it in check.
But I would just smile.
And then he will take off to the front again.
I will glimpse at you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry that I brought you into this situation. You just asked.
That's fine. That's fine.
And would continue next to her.
Yeah. Actually, Brandana would ask, so to you, Vanessa, so you have fighting experience?
Not really. I have a sling that I've, it's just kind of a hobby thing.
A weapon is a weapon.
It worked. It worked quite well. So far, but no, I'm not a fighter. But you are.
In training, but yes, I'm under the commander and doing the best I can to make my family proud. Yes.
That's very noble. Thanks for helping us get there, and yeah.
Thank you for helping this family.
Of course.
Is there anything else you would like to ask or do on the right?
No, I'm totally fine. I would just walk the rest of the way.
Can I have small talk with the lord in front of me about the region or his family before the attack?
Mm-hmm.
keep his mind off as a topic because he seems stressed. Just keep his mind off as well as mine. So
Yeah.
I think I'm enjoying the silence with the Brandana.
Yes, okay. And so, with you all getting wetter and wetter by the minute, just soaking in slowly, you, after 3 hours, arrive at the castle, at the keep. You can see 2 hills in the distance. On one of them, the fortress-like structure with a few towers. On the other hill, nothing except for a bridge that's leading between those 2 hills. It seems to be the only entrance to the Baron's Keep. You're heading there, and already from the distance, you can hear the sound of many, many people in there. You can see smoke rising up from it. It's even like this is the only warm and busy place right now in the whole area, and maybe even in the whole province. You don't know, because everything around you has become incredibly quiet, with burnt houses, a few dead people on the road, and not much left. And that is where we end the session.
We made it!
Wowie!
Bam!
Who are you, Vanessa?
What? Me? I just take care of the mail.
Mm-hmm.
You just slapping the horses. What's going on?
I love that.
It was just for her. It was like, "Hi, how are you?" And then he was like so
So rude.
unfriendly.
so rude.
Then I was like,
so
we
good.
don't make anything."
But it's so rude.
It's like, bitch. It's
Yeah.
a bitch slap.
You want to cut
That
the
is a
cams?
bitch slap, and he deserves it.
Do you want to cut the cams?
What?
Do you want to cut the cams so we take like 4 or 5 minutes to?
Yes. 5 minutes for
Yeah.
a short running through.
Or like
No,
just kind of.
Just go after 5 minutes.
Okay, well,
We're just straight up gonna continue. No break.
because I was thinking maybe you want to cut the cams so you have the recordings between the episodes.
Yes, we are cutting.